Sign got here. I got Ryan Genesis and the lovely Simply Luscious.
Simply Luscious.
Ryan just got back from a trip from Japan. So I've been drinking Miller High Life. Can't you tell what it does to me?
High Life sucks.
Hey,
Makes you stutter.
This is going on the Miller High Life video. You gotta put it over.
Well, High Life makes you stutter.
Oh yes, it does. Especially when you're drunk from Miller High Life. But
We
you just got back from Japan. What part of Japan did you go to? And it was close to right after the earthquake and stuff too.
Yeah, we were 150 miles south in Tokyo.
Okay.
From the closest reactor. I think it was 150 miles.
Okay.
We didn't feel anything, but we felt one earthquake one night.
You feel one earthquake?
And then aftershakes like every day. Like there was one 20 times. But it's just like a roller coaster.
So how long did it take the trip from Texas to get over there?
It was 16 hours.
16 hours.
Which on the way wasn't bad, you know, because I slept the whole way. But the way back I didn't sleep at all, man. And it screwed me up for like 2 days when I got home. And I was out of it, man.
We had to watch that horrible movie, The Karate Kid, which made the trip even longer. The new one.
The new one?
It's horrible.
You don't like Jackie Chan?
No.
Okay. Well, nobody can replace, Mr. Miyagi.
Mr. Miyagi.
They were given free beers, so I can't remember.
Sake.
I thought you didn't drink that much though.
Not while I was in Japan. Okay. On the ride home, I was trying to drink myself to sleep, but it didn't work.
And right up there.
So how many matches did you have over there, and how many different organizations did you work for?
5 or 6, and we worked for Union and DDT, Pro Wrestling.
And both of y'all had the matches at the same places, or did she have matches different from yours?
She wrestled at Union. DDT doesn't have women, do they?
No, my ballet.
You ballet? Okay.
And, yeah, they don't cheat.
So how many matches did you have that?
I actually had 3, and then I ballet 2.
Okay.
But I don't mind now. I'm tired, and if I could just go out there and look hot, it's fine by me.
Yeah, so, it's pretty amazing, man, because when you go there, the crowds are really big, and their style is a little bit different. They're kind of quiet normally, but I went out and kind of did like an American style thing. Like you've seen me before, like I was yelling at them and getting them going.
Yeah.
So it was pretty funny, even though I couldn't communicate. There were certain parts of the matches. I went for a pin on a guy, and it was like 1, 2, and he kicked out at the last second, and I was like 3 to the ref, and he's like, no, 2, and I go 3, and then I heard someone in the crowd go 2, and I was like 3, and then I got the whole crowd doing it, and then finally I was like...
And they never have that, they'll just sit there quiet.
Yeah, usually it's just like, usually something cool happens and they just go...
It's the golf claps.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
Not with Genesis.
So, who wanted you, you had 5 matches out there.
Yeah, I can't remember all their names, the guys I wrestled, because it's really hard to even pronounce their names.
So you had trouble you have trouble translating while you're out there?
Yeah, well, we had a translator / friend with us.
Okay. And there's an actual translator at the show.
Yeah, because obviously I couldn't talk to anybody, so there was one guy that walked around and talked for me.
So the sign guy's drunk, and I gotta know personally, do you think they were talking behind your back and he wasn't telling you 100% what he actually said?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I did that in Spanish.
But
este es muy borracho.
The good thing is I was doing that to him in English.
So what was the craziest thing you saw while you were over there?
By far the craziest thing that I saw when I was over there was the first show that I did. I had a part at the end where I was coming up to set up for... I came out in the main event and set up for the next show, and at that show beforehand, I was in the back and I was meeting all the wrestlers, and I met this one guy, and he had like I thought it was poison ivy or something, like all over him, like or that skin rash
or the mange,
and he just didn't look well. He was there, but he was just like real like. Anyways, he got in his gear and he had like a little white rag, and he was just like wiping his skin down, and it was like, I think it was because it was kind of leaking, and I was like, man, I wonder what's wrong with that guy, because it was pretty gross looking, but I didn't say much to him. He went out and did his match, and they had a monitor in the back, and it was kind of a crappy monitor, so I could see he was talking, I could see the people were standing up. They were speaking Japanese, so I couldn't understand.
I was crying.
And then he came to the back, and when he came to the back, he took his gear off real slow, and he folded everything up real nice, and like wiped himself down again. I was just kind of like, what's this guy's deal, So after the show was over, our translator friend, Yoko. I asked her what was up with that, and she said that he had come down to wrestle in memory of his friends and his family because they're all missing, and he was a worker at one of the reactor plants.
Oh.
So everything on his skin was burns from radiation.
Oh man.
That's the only thing I saw when I was there that was like hardcore from what happened.
Yeah.
You know? But I thought, man, you know, that guy must have had some heart to come out there and perform, you know, and like in that condition because he did not look well. He looked ill.
Man.
Yeah.
What was the craziest thing you saw while you were there? And don't say the same story he said. You don't be copycatting.
No, all the drunk people are pretty funny. Like, I saw a couple instances. They're worse than you, sign guy.
How can they be worse than me?
They were. Like, I don't know, like, there was one that looked like Santa Claus. I guess we stayed in the hood, and, like, he had, like, long fingernails, and he was...
We did. We stayed in the ghetto.
It's still the ghetto of Tokyo was, like, nice. Like, nobody, like, chained up their bicycles or anything. Like, they just had a little buddy trust system. And then this guy, like, fell down on his face and he skidded up, and we helped him up, and I thought he was going to grab my boobs at first, but...
Yeah, we're walking down the street, right? And there's, like, most of the bikes aren't locked, but this one was locked, and he's, like, grabbing it and trying to rip it, you know? And he, like, slips in there's, like, a main road. And he, like, takes a step and goes, wham! And just, like, I mean, face plant, dude. His face is bleeding. He's, like, my dad's age. I was like, Jesus. So I picked him up, and we helped him to the curb.
So what did y'all eat while you were over there?
Chicken.
And rice.
And chicken.
And rice.
And spaghetti.
What was the weirdest food y'all saw over there?
I saw someone eating raw liver.
Raw liver.
Raw liver?
And raw chicken. Like, they just, like, made it pink on one side and they fed it to you like that. I went to one place where they actually, like, cut it open and it was still moving and they would eat it.
Really now?
Really. And then we went to the grocery store and they had, like
y'all
dried it.
Y'all went shopping?
Well, we just went to go look.
Okay.
It was kind of gross. It was, like, dried up shrimp and, like, shrimp kebabs that are dead and old, and
yeah, it's definitely
fish eggs and fish chips.
We went to Denny's.
Fish sauce. Okay. No, even at Denny's.
It wasn't a Denny's. It was Denny's.
Yeah,
but
noodles.
It was like, yeah, noodles and
sushi. Liver pancakes.
Yeah. So is that the only place y'all went that was American Idol, Denny's, or?
No, TGI Fridays was the closest.
Yeah, too. That was pretty close.
I posted it on my Facebook. Our bartenders were amazing.
Well, you also posted a match on your Facebook, a whole bunch of light tubes.
Oh yeah.
A light tube match. Did y'all actually watch that match happen?
Yeah, and that guy, he was in I valeted for that guy.
Okay.
But I wasn't involved with the light tubes.
Was that one of the craziest matches y'all saw over there? Because I know Japan can get real crazy.
I wish that I could have got a picture of that guy's back because it literally looks like Freddy Krueger.
Really?
Like his
Freddy
skin,
looked handsome
without the
compared.
faces. Without the faces.
Was that the craziest match y'all saw over
Yeah.
there? Was that one?
He's the hardcore champion at DDT.
Hardcore. Cool. So when y'all gonna bring him over to NSF run? No,
we're bringing somebody over.
Are y'all bringing somebody?
It's a surprise, though.
Is
that a guy y'all met over there?
Yes, someone big.
That's cool.
Everyone
we got a couple guys coming.
Something to look forward to.
Surprise.
That's cool. Something
We're
to
not
look
telling
forward to.
anybody.
We're gonna try to mix things up a little bit.
Mix it up, yo.
What else in Japan would surprise us in America when y'all were over there? I heard about your room.
Yeah, my room was really small. It was like the size of a closet. But you know, like, there's no space and all that, and as much like it sounds like I'm like complaining about things, it's not. It was a really awesome trip, and the people were really respectful and helpful. I've never had like strangers be so nice. It's like Tokyo's like, you know, as big as New York City,
yeah.
And I get lost, and people that couldn't even communicate with me, I would like point, they'd help and walk me to places.
That's cool.
And everything's clean. Like the streets, you can't even find any litter.
McDonald's
you
are
gotta take your
amazing.
shoes off everywhere. Yeah, we went into
You went to McDonald's?
We went into McDonald's,
okay.
Right? And everybody is like dressed in suits. The place was spotless.
And they're happy to see you. They're like, hi.
What's the menu like there at McDonald's?
There's not much of one.
You like that teriyaki burger?
Yeah, they had a teriyaki burger and like a Big Mac.
But it's like,
but not
it's
like
like
ours.
$20 for both of us to
Yeah.
eat.
They had actually a teriyaki burger.
Did
you try the teriyaki burger?
He did.
Yeah.
Was it good? Was it really good?
It was really good.
Would you buy it if it was here in America?
Yes.
We're gonna bring it to him.
That's cool. I like that idea.
Oh, teriyaki.
McDonald's, if you're watching, teriyaki burgers here in the U.S.
Get rid of the McRibs. McRibs suck.
Oh, so I got the subject, but what else did y'all see that was different over there than is in America?
Oh,
Well, by far the fans are still way into wrestling like they were in the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
I mean, after the shows, there was people waiting outside, and they really appreciate what we do, and that was really cool.
So there's a bunch of sign guys over there that like me.
There's only one sign guy.
how
How long did I wait though after the shows just to meet y'all? I think we're the last ones in the building.
He's still waiting.
We still wait.
I would have to say, besides wrestling, like their etiquette of everything, like I waitress, and I'll have a table that's dirty, and my friend won't even go and help me. Like there, it's all about the buddy system. Like they help each other. Everything from McDonald's down to like the biggest, highest like law firm. Like they all help each other, and they're like little ants, you know. And they just get everything done, and it's like everything's about respect. And here, it's like you gotta beg someone to help you to do something.
No wonder Angel Eyes is like that.
The main thing that I noticed with that was on the show that we did.
Oh yeah.
From
Big
the
one.
main event down to the opener guys, I mean, and everybody that was involved in the whole program. As soon as the show was over and the people were out, boom, they hit it like a swarm, and they just all teamwork. Bam, it was done.
Actually, before the show was even over, they put their regular shoes on and they'd sit around on the outside of the ring and they would help in case you needed anything.
Yeah.
And then you didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to have Genesis say, "Could you help take down the ring?" They all just went, and it was like put together in 5 minutes.
Teamwork.
Did you bring any merchandise over there?
I didn't.
You didn't? Are you? I heard in July you're talking about going back over there again in July.
Yeah,
July
it's
or
a
August.
possibility.
July. Are you going to bring merchandise this time?
Yes.
I was
You should
just
always
wondering-
bring merchandise, pictures. You should
Everywhere
always
you
have
go.
a Sharpie. I know this.
And photos. I had a friend that sent one
I
of my
wanted to
bosses.
slap myself. But
I had a friend who sent a worker who sent one of my friends that works in Japan. He sent him information, but he didn't send him a photo.
That's cool.
That's
cool.
pretty bad. Like,
But the guy I wrestled sold out of T-shirts.
oh,
Really now?
yeah.
true.
You know his
I
name.
heard Japan's real big on merchandise sales.
Tell him
Yeah.
his name. You know his name.
Dan Shuku Dino.
Okay.
He's
Interesting
gay.
guy. Very gay.
Do you have-
YouTube his matches?
Do y'all
He's
have, do y'all have
funny.
any YouTubes of y'all's matches over there?
They have to do it.
I think they're going to be
They
putting
gotta
them
do
up
it?
soon. Yeah.
I
Y'all
recorded.
didn't-
Because the shows that we did are going to be on TV, but they weren't going to air for like 2 or 3 weeks or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I recorded
Okay.
the whole
We
match.
will get them on YouTube.
I recorded
Cool,
it all,
cool.
but they said I can't do it or I'll get in trouble because it's for TV.
Okay.
Soon,
Because
me and-
DDT
me
has
and,
their own television show.
Me and Byron's match from Mayfest will be up soon.
It will be up
Cool.
soon. And me beating up Denise.
But y'all got to send me a copy of that when y'all it's put on YouTube so I can watch it and stuff.
Denise.
Okay.
I'd be over there in Japan with y'all because I bring Angel Eyes and Angel Eyes translating y'all.
Oh,
y'all
Angel
translate.
Eyes.
Yeah.
You know they
She
call.
translates.
You know what they call us?
What?
Round eyes.
Round eyes?
Can you say this then? And
She's
they go,
shaking her
oh,
head,
you
see.
round eye. And they acted like he had the plague. Nobody wanted to sit by him. Like there was like a whole bus and people.
I
were
heard
just-
about that too.
People were like this, and they were just.
That
like,
doesn't happen just in Japan. That happens here too.
They were saying something about your tattoos over there.
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh,
It's bad. People have that over
yeah. I guess apparently it's real big in the mafia to have tattoo.
there.
So then maybe they thought that I had something to do with that. Maybe I do.
Well, while you're over there, did y'all see any other American workers over there and stuff? And
One.
Yeah, one. A guy named Kenny Omega.
Kenny
Check
Omega?
out his Facebook.
And my friend too.
okay,
Haley Hatred.
Haley Hatred, that's right.
okay. So I know. That's probably big Tokyo and stuff, but I heard there's a lot of American wrestlers that go over that way.
Yeah.
So
A lot of
it was an all Japan show then that you were in, or
No,
just
DDT.
DDT.
go ahead.
And Union.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's giving me an Iggy. Angel Eyes is
They're a
smoking.
really good promotion though. They really are.
They're the only ones with their
They got their own
television
show on Samurai TV.
Cool.
So,
on TV.
yeah.
Well, this episode of Slime Guys Corner was Miller High Life, and Miller High Life, as y'all sponsored me now. Thank you. Yeah, Coors Light is open Miller High Life too.
Like
We'll be
McDonald's
back
too
with
if you want
part
to
2.
sponsor me.